Reality check!
Reality check. That's the check.
Even before we start this video, go subscribe.
We'll wait.
Have you done it?
So we were talking about on Instagram, and honestly anywhere that you can like post something,
yeah.
but I feel like especially on Instagram, you want to go post something and you think of a caption and you're like, okay, this is great, but then your mind starts going to all the angles that caption, like someone could interpret that caption, and then you get nervous and then you just don't even post it.
And I was saying, I felt that in the core of my spirit, bro. My brain is like, what about this and this and this and this and this and this and this?
Or you have to like look it up on Urban Dictionary to see if there's any like weird
Other
association with it. Yeah, like one time
connotation.
I distinctly remember this. I was in like grade 8. I just got Instagram, and I was like, I was kind of weird in grade 8. I was like,
Who wasn't though?
Yeah, but I feel like I was extra weird. For context, I went to an all-girls school until grade 7. So grade 7 was the first year that I was in school with boys. Plus that's when, like middle school. So I was in like my second year of being in a co-ed school. I was weird, man. Anyways, everyone was making all these like weird quirky captions and bios and stuff, and I wanted to say something about me being like a tomato. I don't know what the context was, but then I looked up tomato on Urban Dictionary, and it said someone who was like had identity issues or something like that, or like sexuality, like they didn't know what they were or something. I can't remember exactly what it was. And I was like, yeah,
I would have.
right? But I was like, that was enough for me to be like, okay, no bio.
Nah, bro, you know what's crazy about that is like I have caught myself so many times where like I write something and I'm like, nah, people gonna flame me for that. Let me not post it.
Yes.
Or random things in my mind that override me wanting to post something.
Yes.
So why do you think I have like 10 photos the past 7 years? It's like my annual photo.
It's crazy too because it's just the caption and then the whole post just doesn't get posted.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
You can't post a captionless, or else people are gonna flame me for that.
Oh, so you think you so Hollywood you can't post a caption?
Yeah, exactly.
You think you don't need no caption, folks?
And that one time, like I posted an emoji caption, and my sister flamed me in the comments.
I did that back in the day. And it wasn't because I thought I was like, It was literally just like, there was nothing to be said about it. And yeah, it was, I haven't done it since.
Nah, but like, it's interesting because I feel like for posts, I just post whatever I want when it's like a post.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I don't,
situation.
because I feel like I don't really care what people think when it comes to me posting a post. Because I only post when it comes to music because I really don't even like social media to begin with. So like,
thank you.
I don't be posting pictures for people to like my picture. I just post music and stuff.
Yeah.
And like maybe I'll post a couple of myself, but just because like of marketing purposes, right? So like I don't even care about that. But I find it interesting how I all of a sudden get really intimidated to post comments when it's like me joining another conversation. You know what I'm trying to say?
That is such a great point. I'm like,
You know what I'm trying to say?
Or I'm like, will a future employer look at this and
I'd be like,
oh, they disagree with something, therefore we can't hire them, even though it's like, oh, like something as simple as like blue is better than red.
That's so facts.
I remember I think I got Instagram. Remember I got a phone when I was like in grade 10 or 11. So I think my first post was in like 2015. Yeah. That was my first post. I just won nationals and I posted that like a picture of me in the corner of the bend. It was like Legion Nationals. Shout out to everybody that remembers that. And was there it was Xay Dryz, Quebec, and that was a great, phenomenal track meet. But I remember like feeling the rush of like likes for the first time, and comments, because it was like this was probably my best athletic year. It was 2015 span, because not ever, but like it's still a standout year because I broke a few records and I broke a national record at that meet, and then I won gold, silver, and bronze at nationals. And
oh damn!
And
bro, you forgot he's an athlete. Anyway.
Sometimes I think about, I'm like, oh yeah, my friends, and then I think about what they do and what they've accomplished, and I'm like, Oh my gosh.
Okay, no, but you're different though because you
D1 athlete though.
Clearly, you know the world clearly because every time you just keep dropping gems like, oh, like I know such and such. Like, what do you mean you know this person? Oh yeah, I met this person while I was in Texas.
Facts.
Or oh yeah, by the way, my grandmother used to be such and such. What do you mean?
That's good. Yeah, you can't discount yourself too.
No, I'm not. But I'm just saying, like, sometimes I think about my friends and I'm like, oh yeah.
I feel that.
My friend Von Taylor's on the wall of Lululemon.
Oh wow.
You know?
He's on the wall.
He's on the wall.
He's on the wall.
Oh my.
He's on the wall.
Then I think about Xay Dryz and he's been performing and also he's been in, what is it, the Vancouver?
Listen, this is not about me though because you're on the wall.
No.
Sorry, you were on the wall.
You are on the wall, bro. I'm not on the wall.
Yes, they
You're on the
do.
wall. That's all right. You didn't have to.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh my gosh. But
Okay, wait, I'm sorry I interrupted you. You're saying
that's okay.
2015 was a standout
yeah.
year for you.
Yes, it was also the time I posted my first post, and I just remember the feeling of like, wow. I said I prefaced it because I posted about that, and I remember just like the comments and the likes from it, and it was like over 1,000 likes,
On your first post?
something like that, or like close to it, and it was like almost just like, oh, can I do that again? Can I do that? And it was, I mean, I'm 15, my brain is like literally an antelope. And I was just it was a very interesting time because not having social media, but then also being in the grind of what I've been doing, whether it was like literally training, music, church, school, like whatever I was, all that. But it was just like this added thing that was like such a huge dopamine hit.
Yes, bro.
And I was like, this is it felt like that shiny new thing, bro. And I feel like it quickly went into like people pleasing.
Yeah. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Versus like,
bro.
I just want to share what I want to share. And I think
Yeah,
that's where
bro.
I'm at now. I'm like, I want to share what I want to share. Although
bro.
I still struggle with like, how is this going to be interpreted? Because miscommunication is not miscommunication anymore. People who try to misunderstand you on purpose, stay away from those people.
Wow.
And I feel like those type of people who are like, oh, I like cheese. Or what type of cheese do you like? And you say, oh, I like Havarti. Oh, you don't like Jack? You don't like Monterey Jack? Oh, you
I ain't
hate it?
say that though. I didn't say
Exactly.
that.
So like people who are like kind of like, anyways, I say that
They're
to
like,
say,
you don't like the try Mexican cheese blend? Do you hate Mexicans?
bro,
Bro, I ain't say all that. I did not say
Spitting
that.
game,
I did
right?
not say that.
so
Yes,
yeah,
you did.
That,
Yes, you did.
That right there, get out of my comment section.
Yo, you know what I do? What I've been doing of late, I don't even like commenting, but like if I find myself commenting in like a conversation that somebody else is having, I try to include an empathetic part first and then say my point. I'll be like, oh, good point, but.
The sandwich method. You ever
Sandwich.
heard of that?
Yeah. Kind of. I'll just try to soften it so that it doesn't seem like I'm being a hater.
Yeah.
Like I just want to make sure that people perceive it in a way where it's like I'm trying to add to the conversation and not just like shut things down.
I have a question based on that. And this is for y'all as well, who's listening, who are watching, and y'all here. But like, do you feel like when you go into the comment section, you're reading these comments in a defensive way, where you're approaching it in a way like you're already in a negative mindset approaching reading someone's thing?
Are you talking about comments on your own post?
No. Just comments in general.
Comments in
like,
general.
say for example, you have a point, right? And you want to like say that point,
Okay.
but like, is the mindset to prove that you are right, or
Oh.
to prove that like what you're saying, it needs to be like validated, or is it to like actually constructively add to what's actually the content of what's going on? Because I feel like if it's constructive, your approach would be that it would be like,
Yeah.
look, I see what you're seeing, what you're doing, or I see what you mean. This is my take on it.
I'll tell you what.
Versus
I think
like, nah, this is trash.
yeah.
There's no like rhyme or reason
No,
to why that your opinion is,
No, it
is like
actually
that.
depends. It actually depends because sometimes I'll be like, no, you guys are actually this. Absolutely not. Like, absolutely not.
It
You guys
depends
are
for sure,
wilding, bro. You guys are wilding. And sometimes I'll say that, like, no, bro. No. Like, sometimes I see, like, comparisons of certain movies and then they'll rank them and they'll put, like, a movie that does not deserve
Oh, I
top
know
3.
you would get
And I'll
heated
be
over
like,
that.
incorrect. Listen to me. If there's any person who is making any top 10 Marvel list and Winter Soldier is not in your top 10, the entire list is invalidated. Let me just say that. All right. Now, let me say this. It depends, because sometimes I'm like that, but I think the majority of the time when I'm in comment sections, I actually find myself wanting to defend whoever it is that made the video, because sometimes I'll watch a video, think it's interesting, and regardless if I agree with the person's point in the video, if I go in the comment section and I see bare people misinterpreting what the person said, I'll go in and be like, bro, this person meant this.
Yeah.
Just to like ensure that you know what this person meant by what they were saying.
Right.
Because bare people will look at the video and be like, see, the person's contributing to hatred, rah, rah. I'm like, bro, this person didn't even say that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you are, and what you said, the people who are misunderstanding on purpose, they're doing that to the video I just watched. And I'm like, bro, you guys are arguing and she ain't even say that, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Because of that, it makes me, as someone that wants, like, genuinely is sharing content and is just sharing because I want to, hesitant. Because the reason I asked the question is because I feel like a lot of people, not a lot of people, but some people come into it being like negative.
Yeah.
I feel like the comment section, the intention behind the comment section was good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think
absolutely.
it has now become something where sometimes I'll see a video that I know is going to have some like comments that
Violent.
like, yeah, insane comments. And I'm like, well, might as well see what people are saying.
Yeah,
at that point, which is not what it was supposed to be.
That's a great, yeah.
So it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of sad in that sense.
And I also find it very interesting. I've fallen into this a lot of times, and I actually I consciously had to undo this from my behavior because I didn't like it, where I caught myself unconsciously just going into the comment section to like almost inform my opinion. So for example, I would watch a video and I would have an immediate reaction to the video or an opinion about the video, go into the comment section, read other people's comments, and now my opinion is changed.
Oh, I've done that. I've done that.
And I'm like, no, I can't. I don't like this.
Yeah.
Unless I read a comment and they actually shed like a very good point, and I'm like, actually, they did change my actual opinion.
Right.
That is, I feel like that is valid. But I feel like I just caught myself too many times going in there, and then just the sheer amount of people saying one thing, I'm like, oh, let me just copy them. You know what I'm saying? Like my opinion is now their.
And then you just
opinion.
don't comment. Or like,
and then I just don't, because I'm like, like, you know.
Yeah. Like, on the flip side of that, though, I feel like we have a great group of people on our socials where it's like we're building each other up.
Yeah.
And like that to me is, if you say you rock with X or so and so, like rock with them in the comment section, rock with them, bro. You know, because I feel like, and this kind of comes back to, if someone is talented or doing really well and they're your friend, but because you know them personally, you don't want to support right away because they're not actually big enough that you think that you can't support. Like, what is that? What do you mean? That's so annoying to me. Like, support. If you're going to support, don't support me when I got a blue check. You can step to the side respectfully. Real. But I do appreciate the circle that like consistently or not like, or say it in the, bro, you ain't got to put it in the comment section. DM me. I appreciate, from the bottom of my heart, I do appreciate those people. And I am forever grateful for the type of love that like is on my platform, because that's all I've ever wanted to do from day one, is spread love and positivity and all of that. Yeah. So there is a flip side to it, and I'm very grateful that I'm on the side where it's like I'm not receiving hate comments and this, but at a certain point you're gonna receive.
You gonna get it,
because as Jonas, one of the Jonas brothers say, if you're high enough, you're gonna get more hate.
Facts.
You're also going to get more love, but it just kind of comes with the territory.
You know what's interesting, and I don't think we can answer it in this pod, but like a question I would have, because there are certain communities on social where I don't know how they've been able to construct it, because those same communities also have the hate communities, but like there's certain communities where it's just bare positivity.
Yeah.
Like bare love.
Yes.
But then I can't just say, oh, that community just always has love, because there's certain people who will post in that community and just bear hate.
Yeah.
So because I think like the working out community is one of the communities that like usually there's a lot of love in there, but there's also them posts where you'll post something and people flaming you.
Yeah.
No, you seen my brother's post?
Yeah, it's
That's
flaming
what
him.
I'm thinking about.
No, but like there's a lot of like, I feel like usually like when people see you working out and stuff and trying to be the best version of you, like there's a lot of, hey, keep going, King, keep going. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of, it's very like, I would love to pose a question like, what creates that atmosphere? Like, how do you create one of those communities where it's like predominantly love? You know what I'm saying?
And I think it's directed from the person who's running the account, because love is one of those things that you have to be vulnerable enough to give it. You have to be vulnerable enough to give it, and like create the space where people feel comfortable to reciprocate it, especially when you're on a screen, because that's why I asked the question earlier about like, what do you guys feel about, or how do you guys feel going into comment section? Is it like a neutral or negative disposition going in, because, or a defensive disposition? Because if that's the case, then people are going into it like, oh, I gotta guard my opinion, or I don't feel safe. But then you have people that are like, oh, I'm behind a screen, I can just say whatever I want to say right now.
Trolls.
Facts.
And with their troll accounts too. It's not
With their
even
troll
like
accounts.
Facts.
With their troll
Which
accounts.
is so cowardice.
Bro, and have you...
It is.
Bro, have you ever seen those posts or comments where somebody will go into the comment section, roast somebody, and another comment will comment under that roasting comment and be like, I just checked your profile and you're fat. Like,
I have seen that. I have
like,
seen that. And then I
they'll
look
be
at their
like-
profile, I'm like, ah.
yeah. They'll be like, I just checked your profile. You have no business commenting on this.
Yeah, guys, when people on fitness ones go and
I was just
blame
about to
someone.
Like, I just find it so hilarious when like comment sections start to argue with each other. Like, I just find that so funny, bro.
Yeah.
I just find that so funny because y'all really arguing, and sometimes it's like they're arguing and the person who sparked the argument didn't really say anything that should spark an argument, bro. Somebody was just arguing, bro.
You know, that's the spark. And this happened to DDG, but DDG's audience and fan base is so loyal that people will say something negative.
And they'll
the fans will say something to them. What are you doing here? You don't know his story. You don't know what he's been through. I've been here since one.
Yeah, bro, you don't know essence, bro. Hey, bro, yeah,
You know the real one. Yeah, those
so funny.
those are the type of community. That's the community. Hey, listen, that's the community we're building right here.
bro. Listen, DDG's community is so crazy. I remember there was one person, Riley. Do you remember Riley? Bro, he took her under his wing, built her channel up. She got to like, I want to say 200K in like a couple days, bro.
Yeah.
She got to like damn near 300K in like a week because he was like, oh, the entire DDG squad, go subscribe to Riley channel. And Riley was like on DDG channel, and then she made her own channel. Everybody was, you know, showing love, rah, rah, rah. Then she did something shady, and then DDG said, everyone unsubscribe from Riley's channel, and kill her channel in like one day, bro. Her channel went to 0, or like her channel went to like 10, bro.
Bro, 10 is worse than 0.
Bro, I was shocked,
my
bro. I was
gosh.
shocked, bro, because he showed it on the video, and I was like, bro, he's lying, bro. So I went to her channel myself to see the stat. It's 10, bro. I was like, they really killed her channel, bro. Bro, I laughed so hard when I see, bro, I laughed.
Can't
bro.
bite the hand that feeds you.
Bro, and let me tell you something else. That same girl, Riley, she showed up in a Roddy Ricch music video, or I can't remember if it's his music video or if he was like a feature on somebody else's track and she was just in the video. It might have been like a video with Roddy and Post Malone or something. I can't remember. But she, no. It was a Roddy song. I remember. Riley was in the music video, and I was like, are my eyes deceiving me? Is this Riley? Keep in mind, this was like a few years after.
Yeah.
I was like, is that Riley? So I'm like squinting my eyes trying to see. And then I realized, oh my God, it is her. And then I go into the comment section seeing if anyone's going to recognize her. Bro, I go into this comment section. Bro, all the comments is like, why is Riley here? Get her out of here. Bro, I'm like, oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. I'm like,
Years later.
years
still have that reaction.
bro. She's like, I seen so many comments. Is that Riley?
See, that's the crazy part about social media. Is like you make a sidestep and it's raps. Like you might as well be a ghost, bro. Like you might as well just live your own life.
But that's why people are so afraid though, because they don't want to. Like, even though I always be saying that social is not a real place, people are afraid to be canceled.
Because it comes into real life. The repercussions of the internet shows up in real life. Bro, never in any time in history was that a possibility.
And I honestly think the majority of sometimes it's applicable. Sometimes it's applicable.
Sometimes it is.
I feel like the majority of the time,
Yeah.
that's dumb.
Yeah.
So now,
Yeah.
this is especially when you're talking about surface level things, to where it's like, we were talking in a car about how a lot of people get so wrapped up about in social, to the point where like all their status almost is in social, and you
Yeah.
forget that social media, most of them, all of them are websites, bro. Which means if your website crashes, if Instagram.com crashes and all of your status is in your blue check, your status is gone after a power outage.
Yeah.
But then it's back.
But then it's back. But if somebody goes to the Instagram, if bro, Instagram is now owned by Meta.
Yep.
If Mark Zuckerberg decides, I don't like Instagram anymore, let's dead the website, and you have put all your chips in Instagram, your status is gone.
Gone. That's it.
That's so true.
Your
That's
status
it.
is gone.
That's it.
It's if whoever created TikTok also decides, I want to create a different website, and I feel like TikTok is not really the wave, kills TikTok, all y'all are gone, bro.
Yeah.
Anyways, I appreciate y'all for joining us. Reality check gets to
Shit.
we out, man.